Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.
Jay, su anfitrión, con voz fuerte sin disfraz. Dicen que el mundo está loco, que ya no hay moral. Pero yo tengo el lente, la verdad en mi portal. Aquí vemos la rumba, la caída, el tropezón. No es burla, es espejo, es una lección. El que maneja borracho, el que roba sin razón, le pongo el reflector. Mi humilde opinión, oye, la verdad de la calle, ritmo de la gente, lo que pasa en el barrio sin adorno transparente. No me río de la pena, sino de la imprudencia, con sabor y con gracia, llamando a la conciencia, poniendo el dedo en la llaga, con swing y con tumbao. El Fatachula Show, el show que está pegado.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, yes, welcome everyone on this unannounced presentation today. Brought to you by, of course, the Candle Connoisseur, your host, Jay, on the Top to Bottom channel, because I am the Candle Connoisseur of Top to Bottom. Now, the reason why you saw my video music pop up is because it is sponsored by my show. So, with that being said, for those listening, for those watching, for those catching the replay, for those that are privy, and I'm going to just say this straight out, loving the Top to Bottom products, this is specifically for all of you. Now, this is a very serious moment, okay? And please understand, this is no joking matter. This is very serious. And the reason why, of course, my show is all about fun and humor. This segment right now, this unannounced segment, is not to be funny or taken for anything other than seriousness, because it involves us all, okay? I bring this to you via the Top to Bottom channel because it is affecting Top to Bottom, and it's affecting all of us who stream, who read emails, listen to text messages, watch text messages, read text messages, have your phone answer your phone for you. This is the reason why I, the Candle Connoisseur of Top to Bottom, has decided to come to you all live, okay, on almost every channel there is available, from TikTok to Instagram to whatever, however, wherever you stream, you're going to find this video because it's going to be presented to all of you. Today's public service announcement is because, and I emphasize this, this is something very, very, very important. If a text message comes in, or someone comes in the chat, or someone says something particular, I'm going to let you know right now, this is not the time for any ridiculousness. This is for seriousness, and seriousness only. Serious inquiries only, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go on and let you know what's happening. Right here at Top to Bottom, okay, we take every single thing very seriously when it affects our brand, our name, our company. Many of us know me as a jokester. When it comes to the company, I don't joke, okay? I am 99.999% serious, and I will take everything seriously, and I will do my due diligence to find out every single flaw that is coming down the pipeline or in any mannerism affecting Top to Bottom. So with that being said, Top to Bottom recently has found out that there are scammers or phishing or people who are trying to utilize the Top to Bottom name to obtain information from customers. Now, first and foremost, please understand, here at Top to Bottom, I am Jay, the Candle Connoisseur of Top to Bottom. My queen is the CEO. I handle every aspect when it comes to legalities, to paperwork, to anything that I find or hear very uncomfortable. I bring it to her attention. We sit down, we talk about it, we review it, and of course, we try to find a solution towards it. So every month, I and the wife, we sit down and we go over every secure factor that our host provides. Our host GoDaddy provides a secure and any possible way of finding anything wrong. They do their due diligence to follow through with it as much as possible to make sure nothing is going wrong. What that means is any information that you apply to the website, whether it's a purchase, whether it's information, please understand. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to those that are coming in. Mr. REGTE, welcome. Please understand this is a public service announcement. This is not for games. This is for seriousness. So hello to you too, and hopefully you become a top to bottom customer, client, and or friend. Mateo, bueno, saludo. Bienvenidos, Mateo. Please understand that when anything affects top to bottom, I like to bring it attention to our customers, clients, and friends and family, and anyone who actually supports us. I like to have them aware of what's happening. So here at Top to Bottom, we recently found out that there are scammers attempting to utilize the name, the brand to obtain information from other customers, clients, and friends or families of those customers, clients, and of course, those who connect with us directly. What that means is that they're sending out an email that specifically states that you are winning or are offered reward points and or you have a loyalty program. I speak a little Spanish, a little bit of Spanish out of English. Okay, so si tú quieres, yo te lo voy a aplicar de nuevo en español, así tú sabes qué está pasando con la compañía mío y de la señora. La compañía se llama Top to Bottom. Es el T-O-P número 2 B-O-T-T-U-D-U-M.com. ¿Ok? Esta compañía es productos de piel, del pelo y de las velas que yo hago. Y eso solamente para usted sabe que si tú necesitas un producto para su piel no está funcionando bien o algo está mal, está muy seco, comunicas con nosotros, así yo te puedo explicar qué es el producto más mejor para usted. O si tú tienes un familiar que necesita su pelo en una posición más mejor, comunicas con nosotros, así nosotros podemos decirle a esa persona o a usted la forma, mejor dice, la forma y con los productos más común para ellos, no para todos, para ellos. Sí, así tú sabes muy bien que es nosotros comunicamos en español, en inglés y tenemos otro idioma también. Si llaman nosotros, si tú llamas el teléfono de la compañía, yo personalmente o mi esposa va a recoger el teléfono. Si tú mandas un texto, el texto viene a mí y a mi señora. Nosotros vamos a comunicar con ustedes directamente, no es otra persona. For those that are actually listening, here's what's happening. The wife and I here at Top to Bottom, we structure the company in a very, very particular way. So if you call us, we will pick up the phone. I will pick up the phone, the missus will pick up the phone, but we would be the ones communicating with you. You will first hear a computer that tells you that they're going to connect, and then, of course, you would hear us answer, and you would speak with us via text, via phone. The other thing is this. If you are new to the Top to Bottom company, that's TOP number 2, BOTTU for unique M.com, we deal with organically sourced hair and skin products, including candles, okay? I am the candle connoisseur behind Top to Bottom. That is the only thing I make. The wife makes everything else, okay? So what we do is we find a way to actually assist you in your journey. As you're doing your journey, we are there with you, whether it's via any social media platform or via text message or via phone line. We will be there during your journey to getting either better skin or better hair. Or if you want just a better environment for your home, we're there with you as well. But you need to communicate with us, okay? So, again, this is not a channel where you are going to find any buffoonery of that nature. So please understand, You come with any nonsense, I'm just going to bump you out because this is not the channel for it. You guys got to understand something. You clowns that wish to be trolls, you guys have to understand one major factor. You can be found, okay? So the more you troll, the more disrespectful you are, you will be found. And I personally will take my channel and go troll on your channel. So don't do it here. This is not the channel for it. Now, back to what I was saying. We recently have found out that there are scammers. There are scammers and there are entities that are trying to obtain information from customers, friends, and so forth. So in today's segment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an email that was sent to a friend of a customer. And what I want you guys to understand and girls to understand is we know that we're rushing. We're 99% doing everything from our phones. And as we do things from our phones, we have to understand something. We have to be a little more diligent when we do things from our phones, because our phones are going to expose us all to things that we're not ready for. A simple click allows the phone to open certain things, and now your information gets stored inside a scammer's database. Okay? So let's try. Crystal, hello. Yes, welcome. Yes, shalom. Appreciate you. Yes, we are glad you're enjoying it, and hopefully it actually assists you in your journey. And we're here for you at any given moment. You know that, and I'm just going to emphasize we are here for you. And whatever it is that you need, please reach out to us. As I mentioned, today's segment is because we have found out that there are scammers and entities utilizing the top to bottom name to obtain other people's information. Okay, so what happens is that being that 99% of us all are on our phones, reading emails, answering phones, answering text messages, and yet not really looking at what is happening. So with that being said, I would like for you all to please do your due diligence. This is the worst time for you guys to make a mistake. Many of you and many of us are in a holy day or festive days that are coming. You guys are not, and we are not paying attention fully. And the reason why I say we, because there's times that we make a mistake and we just click on things and we just keep running with it. So I'm here today to let you guys know to please do your due diligence behind looking at your emails, your text messages, and so forth, anything pertaining to toptobottom.com. And the reason why I say that is because I don't like anyone trying to utilize top to bottom for their own personal gain. I have built a specific relationship with many customers. The wife has built a relationship with many customers, many clients. We want you all to know that we're doing our due diligence. We have reached out to the host provider. We reached out to all financial institutions that obtain any funds, transfer any funds, even down to the actual LTL business, which is a local business, which is UPS in layman's terms. Reached out to them to let them know that there's a possibility that scammers are getting into the system. What it is an awareness, because at the end of the day, if we don't know, you don't know, and then we don't want to lose anything that you or us have built. Okay, so please understand, today's segment is specifically just to let you guys know and let your friends and family and others know what is happening. This is the time that many scammers are trying to get your information so they can continue destroying what you have built. So don't lose any money from your bank accounts. Don't lose anything that personal that you have. Don't even give out information that you don't want to actually have out there. So please understand. I'm going to show you an email that was sent and how to actually notice our emails versus an email that is not supposed to be open, or any links that are on there. Don't click a link on an email that doesn't come from us directly. If it's a text message, respond back to the text message, call me out, let me know, you know my name, you know the missus name, reach out to us, let us know first before you go clicking anything. We don't want you to click on anything because, again, we don't know what skills they have out there. We don't know what technology they're using. But what we do know is that we have reached out to all financial institutions. We reached out to our hosts. We reached out to the platforms that actually deal with us to let them know what is happening, so that you all that are our customers, friends, family, nieces, nephews, and of course, future customers, let you guys know that we are on top of this. We double check everything every 30 days. December, January, February are the 3 worst months that scammers tend to take your information. Those are the weakest times that most people just click, run, don't read, and keep going, and then wind up having a very, very bad life afterwards. So please, 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 Top to Bottom is here to assist you in this matter, and it's a very serious matter that we're doing, and we want you all to know that we got your backs, okay? And we're not going to allow anything to go wrong, and we're always going to stay on top of things. So please allow me for one quick moment to show you an email that was sent to a customer's friend so that you can see how to recognize what is top to bottom and what is a scammer. Okay, so first and foremost, where did it go? My apologies. I thought I had it set, but you know, unfortunately, things don't always go the way they're supposed to. All right, so I'm going to use this one because I know what this one's all about. Okay. Okay, so as you see here, this is Namaria. Welcome, shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you see here, this is an email. And again, I'm not redacting anything because this is my personal email. Because, of course, the same way we are concerned about all our customers, our clients, our friends and families of our clients and our guests. This is what's up, Brother Ron. Appreciate you stepping on in. This is the reason why I did not redact anything that's on this email, because I want you guys to see how our emails of top to bottom are sent to you. Okay, because if you open an email and it doesn't look anything like this, please destroy it and or report it. And if you're not 100% sure, reach out to us. Call us on the phone, send us a text message, send us an email before you go click on something that you're not supposed to click on. Okay, so over here at the very top, you see how it says, you see this letter H? That is because it is the wife, the Queen of Queens, the CEO of Top to Bottom. If there is no H, it is an email that does not come from top to bottom. As you also see, it would say toptobottom.com. As you see, it says toptobottom.com. Please understand that as it says toptobottom.com, it's also going to say via. What via means is that via the Cloud EM secure server.net. That's what you want to look for. You want to make sure that it's coming from somewhere secure. And right before that, you are going to see that it says toptobottom.com, Hanifa.Garcia@toptobottom.com. If you do not see what I have just mentioned, which is Hanifa.Garcia@toptobottom.com, that is an email that is not from us. And if it's not from us, that means that it's a scammer or some entity trying to gain your information. Okay? So when you open an email, before you go click anything on there, you must read the sender's information. Now, I have shown you how our emails will come to you. If it was something that we are doing, 9 out of 10, we're going to advise everyone first before it gets sent out. So underneath that, you're going to see just a plain old example of what a celebration or an event would look like. It would be very colorful because we believe in colors, we believe in diversity, and we like happiness. So as we like the happiness, this is the reason why I have decided to come to you all and explain to you all what is happening, okay? As you also see, a lot of times, many of us do not have the time or wish to look at everything in the email. But this is the way the scammers and entities that take your information get away with what they're doing, because we don't want to take that 10 seconds to look at who's it from, who's it to, where it came from, and if it says anywhere in there, secureserver.net. Now, you see in this email, I've mentioned to you guys, it says secureserver.net. That means that it's coming from a secured database, which means that that database is not storing your information and is protecting your information so that no one can actually obtain your information. Okay, so this is something, as I mentioned before, that the wife and I, we take very serious when we hear situations that come up. And this is the reason why we have to make sure that you all are aware of what's happening. Okay, now if I'm going to try to find it, just bear with me one moment. Okay, so this is an email that was sent to a friend of a customer. Okay, now as you see here, we can see clearly it says top to bottom hair and skincare. But here is where the big problem lies. Right behind it, it says no reply at gr.ammailer.com. That is an entity that is trying to get the information of that person. Their email is blocked because their information does not need to be known. Yet I want you guys to understand why it is necessary to take the extra 10 seconds to see where the email comes from. Just because it says top to bottom does not mean it's coming from us. Okay? It specifically has to show an H on the far left side. It also has to say hanifa.garcia@toptobottom.com secured net. Okay? Because it has to be secured. So as you see, this scammer or this entity is attempting to obtain information from this friend of a customer. Yes, and they're using the typical thing that most people during this time frame are looking for: discounts, deep discounts, where they can click on something and it opens up, and all of a sudden all their bank information is gone, credit card information is gone, all the information, their emails, their addresses, everything is gone and used by someone who doesn't need it. We would never, ever, ever send out an email that looks like this. This is not our way of doing things. You would never, ever, ever see an email from top to bottom looking like a 12-year-old did it, okay? Or even a 5-year-old, or someone who doesn't put 2 and 2 together. Please understand, the reason why I'm speaking like that is because many of us make the mistake and not look at what we are opening and or what we are speaking about, okay? I'm going to pull up again my actual video so you guys can see the difference. As I mentioned, you're going to get an H on the far left corner. You're going to see the name of the company, toptobottom.com. You're going to see the queen, the queen, and of course, her name and top to bottom behind it.com and secure net behind that. That is showing you guys that it's actually a email from us. Now you see how this email looks here, and this is the email that was sent to the friend. As you see here, this does not look anything like what we would do. Okay, nothing. So please understand that here at Top to Bottom, the reason why I have decided to come here live and speak to you all and let you guys know what's going on is because this is the time that many of us are in holy days, many of us are in festive days, many of us are splurging to buy gifts, and we make the mistake to allow entities to take our information. Okay, your cell phone is the most crucial piece of electronics that you have that releases every single thing about you, because many of you, including myself, have your credit cards attached here, have your information attached here, have pictures in there that you don't want anyone else to see, but it's in there. So the moment you click on a text message, the moment you click on an email, or the way you answer your phone allows that entity to get into your phone and take all that information out. Okay, so please, 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 everyone that is listening, everyone who is watching, anyone who is understanding what I'm talking about, share the information. We here at Top to Bottom, I'm your candle connoisseur of Top to Bottom, and I emphasize this strongly. I take wholeheartedly when I find out information is being utilized in the wrong way when it comes to Top to Bottom, okay? So please advise your friends, your families, your nieces and nephews, anyone within an ear here, let them know that if they come to the website, they're going to either talk to us on the phone if they call us. If they send us a text message, it's going to be us actually answering. And if they go onto the website, you guys can communicate with us directly, whether it's any social media platform. You guys know, you guys see my face on more videos and more collabs than anywhere. So there's no reason why you guys cannot reach out to me and ask me if what you're receiving is legit. Okay. Please don't answer any text messages that say top to bottom on it. Please don't answer any emails or click on anything that says top to bottom on it without communicating with us first. Okay. So please, please, please understand, this is the reason why I'm out here letting you guys know live on the top to bottom channel, is because we need for you to be aware of what's happening. As I mentioned before, December, January, and February are the 3 most vulnerable months that people make the mistake and release their information to entities that they did not know they were releasing it to. Okay. So once again, please understand, here at Top to Bottom, we take every single matter seriously when it comes to things being wrong with the top to bottom name and or brand. Okay. So here at Top to Bottom, I am Jay, your candle connoisseur. Yes, your candle connoisseur, because it's a candle connoisseur for those that don't understand. And the wife, the Queen of Queens, is the CEO, the formulator creator behind 99% of the products that you are using and or are planning to use. We would actually talk to you for your journeys. We would assist you in your journeys. We would give you the consultations for your journeys. We are there with you through the journey. So please understand, even whether it's the journey, whether it's just to make the house smell good, we're there for you. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us, you can chat with us. There is no way you guys cannot communicate with us. So the only thing I ask is please, please, please let everyone know if they see an email, a text message, a voicemail, a phone call that says anything top to bottom, reach out to us first before you commit to doing anything that you come across. Reach out to us. It just takes 1 minute to communicate with us. 1 minute. Think about this real quick. 1 minute versus $30,000. The average person is making $30,000 a year. You either lose $30,000 for 30 seconds, or you take 1 minute to talk to me, or you talk to the Queen of Queens, and you don't lose anything. Think about that for a moment. You sacrifice yourself anywhere between 30 to 60 hours a week for over 1 full year. There's no reason for an entity to take your information by utilizing our name. Okay? We have, as I mentioned before, and I want you to know, and I want you to really, really understand, we've already reached out to our hosts. We have reached out to our financial institutions. We have reached out to our email platforms. We have reached out to every single thing that is tied to top to bottom, so that everyone is aware that even if they come across something, it is to let us know first. Do not go ahead and believe it's something other. Because here at Top to Bottom, our slogan is caring for the whole self. So how can we care for the whole self if we don't let you know what we have found out, and how we are allowing you all to know? Not allowing, let me rephrase that, letting you know. Because allowing is something that's privileged. We're letting you know, which means that it's just something demanding that you guys need to know. During these times of December, January, February, there are entities trying to obtain your information. They will not succeed coming through top to bottom. So here at Top to Bottom, once again, this was just a public service announcement so that all of you can hear it from me, Jay, your candle connoisseur. And of course, I know the backing of the Queen of Queens, which is my wife, Hanifa. She is also the formulator, creator to 99% of the top to bottom products. And she understands what I'm doing. She understands. We talk about it. We talk about it every single month because we want to make sure that everyone knows why we are so diligently making sure that everyone's information is secure. From your banking information, we don't see that. Okay. Emails we see, addresses. Unfortunately, UPS requires us to know where it's at because that's the way it is. We only deal with UPS and USPS. Both entities have been advised of the entities that are trying to obtain information. I myself have sent out the emails. I myself have talked to certain individuals. Our banking information or banking financial institutions have been advised as well. And of course, the platform has been advised. So please, everyone, please understand, we do our due diligence to make sure your information is safe and that you understand that we care about you being our customers, our supporters, our friends, family, nieces and nephews, however you want to call it. We want you to know we got your back. So with that being said, I am Jay, your candle connoisseur from top to bottom, because I create the candles, which is only 1% of top to bottom. And the Queen of Queens, which is my wife, Hanifa Garcia, at top to bottom. She is the formulator creator behind everything that you purchase, everything you use. Oh yeah, by the way, I package everything, so if you get a little hard time get into it, it's because I don't want nobody launching it over your yard. That's why it's kind of difficult. But with that being said, that's how secure we want to be with everything we deal with you folks. Please understand, we're going to send out possibly some emails as well. And I'm going to make sure that the email, as I said, you have to make sure the email shows an H in the upper left-hand side, and it says toptobottom.com, hanifa.garcia@toptobottom.com, secure server net. Okay? If it doesn't say nothing that I mentioned, don't click any links, don't look at the email, automatically report it, and reach out to us so that we can advise and look into it so you don't have to be the victim of any type of situation that you're not ready for. So with that being said, as I always say on my show, and I always will say no matter what show I'm on, always, always, always tell your loved ones, your friends, your families, never say bye. Always tell them, see you later, because tomorrow's not promised to no one. And during these times, December, January, February, we know we're going to come across a lot of individuals that do not think the same way. So please be safe. Please be happy. If you have any holy days coming up and you have any festive days coming up, please enjoy them the best way possible. And of course, we will definitely see each other on the next show, whether it's on my show, the Fat Chacha Show, or in fact, the Top to Bottom Show. You're going to see us. And as I mentioned before, please reach out to us if you see anything that doesn't seem right, or if it doesn't look right, or it just doesn't sound right, because of course you got a voicemail. And 9 out of 10, if you hear a voicemail, it's probably going to be my voice. So this way you get to know what I sound like. So again, please just reach out to us. Don't do anything pertaining to Top to Bottom without reaching out to us first. Many of you know how to reach us directly. So just please, please, please understand, it's a very, very, very personal thing for me that I don't want other entities to take abuse of anybody that we are involved with. Okay? So with that being said, as I mentioned, never tell your loved ones goodbye. Always tell your loved ones see you later. So with that, I will see you all later.
Fellas, ladies, you're looking for lotions, you're looking for beard oils, but unfortunately everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.